Hey everyone, welcome back to Python Learning. In this video, we are going to discuss about, what is args and quarks. They help you write flexible functions that can accept any number of arguments. Usually in a custom functions, we usually pass a parameters, right? Parameters in the sense like an argument. So what if you want to pass any number of arguments or any number of keyword arguments? In that case, these two functions plays a very important role. Asterisk args, in the sense, it's a variable number of positional arguments. It is used when you don't know how many non-keyword arguments you have to pass it. So let's say, for example, you want to perform a certain task and you don't know like how many parameters you will be passing. In that case, you can just make use of an argument. Let's say, for example, you want to find sum of n numbers and you don't know what is that n. So we just need to find sum of n numbers and we don't know what n numbers we will be passing. So what I'll do, I'll just define a custom function. Define. So function name is going to be we are finding sum, right? So I'll just call it like, yeah. So function name is sum. So basically sum is an inbuilt function. So it's better to use, I'll just use like sum of n. Yes. And I'll pass an argument. Instead of passing n number of arguments, I'll just use asterisk args. Okay, I'll close this function. So since we can pass n number of arguments with this parameter, so I can make use of a for loop. So I'll just say for x in your arguments, asterisk arguments, and then what I'll do is then remove just arguments. You can say yeah for x in arguments. So we are finding sum, right? So let me just initialize initial total is equal to 0. And then let me say total is equal to, sum is equal to like previous sum is going to be initial, we defined it like a 0, plus it should be x. Okay, so finally what it has to do, it has to return a total after completing all the iterations. Well, this is my function. So now let me just call this sum of n, let me call my function and let me pass a single number 10. So it's giving me 10. So let me pass a two numbers 10 and 20. See, it's giving 30. So like this, you can pass any number of parameters. When you don't know how many parameters you have to pass, in that case, it's always good to go with an asterisk argument so that you can pass any number of arguments. See, it's finding sum of all the elements that you are passing. Okay, this is all about an argument. Hope it's clear. If you want to pass, if you don't know how many parameters you are going to pass into your function, just make use of arguments so that end user can pass any number of parameters, any number of arguments according to the requirement. Okay, next important thing is like a quarks. So quarks, in the sense, it's a variable number of keyword arguments. What if you want to pass like multiple key value pairs? In that case, we just make use of this quarks. Okay, so it's like dictionary. Like if you want to add like multiple key and a value into a dictionary, in that case, quarks is useful. So I'll just define a function. Define, let me just call it like a func, and I'll just make use of asterisk quarks. Okay, and then I'll just use for loop. Since we will be passing key and a value pair, I'll just make use of value and a key. Key comma value. For key comma value and it should be quarks. We are looping through a quarks because we will be passing multiple keyword arguments, right? And then we'll just ask you to return key and a value. Okay, yes. So now I'll call my function. See, you can pass only one key value pair, like name is equal to, you can just give Jivita. You know why it's working? Keyword argument name. So let's try to give it within a quotes. Expression cannot contain this. Okay, so any idea what's wrong in this case? Oh, I did a one dumb mistake. Let me show you what is the mistake that I have done. Sorry. Yeah. So basically here key and a value should be taken from items, right? Because we are passing key value pair. If you are taking key and a value, then it should be taken from items. So make sure it's a quarks dot items. Okay, it should be quarks dot items, then use this. See, okay, I'm just doing dumb mistake. I'm sorry. So let me call my func. Let me just pass name as equal to Jivita. It seems like unexpected. How come it will be like unexpected? Okay. So for arguments, it should be single asterisk. For quarks, it should be double asterisk. Sorry. Yes, a simple mistake. Yes. See? So I passed my name. So please remember for arguments, it should be single asterisk. For quarks, it should be double asterisk. So you can pass one more value like, each is equal to 40. See? But it's taking only key and a value, right? But so name, age, it is giving. It's not giving. Okay, since we are using a written statement, it's not returning multiple values probably. Yes. So use a print statement because print is used for displaying, right? Written returns only one time. Yes. So like that, you can pass any number of keyword parameters into your function. So args is for passing n number of arguments, quarks is for passing n number of keyword arguments. So make sure you use a double asterisk for a quarks, otherwise you will mess up the way I messed up. Okay, thank you. Happy learning.